What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Sitting with me, some great friends of mine, an incredible group of guys. You may know them as the stars of the new Hulu documentary, Trap Jazz.
Yeah.
Make a ton of noise for Cassius Jay,
Yes.
Chris Moten, and Devon Stixx Taylor.
Diggy.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Dang.
You know
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
Okay. The film is officially out. We did it, guys.
Watch
Hey, let's
Congratulations.
Let's go, man.
Watch now. Watch
Congratulations,
now.
son.
Congrats.
Appreciate it, Elmo.
go.
Cheers,
Yeah,
everybody.
Elmo.
I love you guys.
You know I love you too.
All the way.
now. Got it.
Right.
Cassius, my boy.
You did.
Everybody who grew up with me, I have always been like this. Go. Let's go.
This is awesome. It's a really special moment. So to timestamp this moment, the movie came out yesterday.
Yes, sir.
We did the LA premiere at the Ace Theater last night.
Yes, sir.
Had that place packed.
You did.
Looked good.
Man, how did it feel? How did it feel to see you guys on the big screen? That screen was giant.
That was
Man,
crazy.
Crazy.
Wow. It
looked
was
amazing.
unbelievable, bro. It was like breathtaking. It was
Yeah.
it was the best moment of my life, and I've been living 38 years. That was the best moment. You did the best. You did the best with us, Doc. That felt so special, Doc. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Man,
Elmo. Y'all give it up for Elmo Lovano.
I know, give it up.
Give it up for Elmo Lovano.
I promise,
Elmo Lovano.
You put on so good. You made us look like we went from Decatur to Hollywood and overnight, man.
that's what we did to cater to Hollywood, baby.
Give it up for Elmo Lovano, guys. Give it up for Elmo Lovano one time.
He knows the button. Let's go. It's greater in Decatur, right?
I'm telling you,
Give it up for Jammcard Films.
Jammcard.
You dig. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
I'm telling you, man.
it. He found the button.
He found it.
Give it up for Elmo Lovano one more time, guys.
Oh, you done messed up now.
That's too hard. That's too hard right there, boy. I'm telling you, dude.
Woo. Okay, so it's lit. Yeah, last time was awesome. That means a lot to me.
Thank you.
That it meant so much to you guys, and that you guys love the film, because I feel like
Yeah.
you guys put your trust in us and
Yes,
Sade and,
I did good.
and David and Jack and Sil and the whole team. And
you really did. Actually, Elmo, to be honest, hate to cut you off, but you put your trust in us.
it's a
From
mutual
when
trust.
me and Chris first came out here and did our thing, once we introduced you to Cassius and the rest of the crew, it was just like, phew, take off.
Yeah.
You saw something in us that we didn't even see. We didn't even think that this was going to happen. You know what I mean? So we really appreciate you,
Yeah.
too. I think I can say
That's
for-
where it was birthed.
Yeah,
idea
for
was
all
birthed
three
through
of
that,
us.
yeah.
We really appreciate that, bro. You saw something in us that we didn't even see. We really appreciate
Man.
that.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Y'all give it up for Elmo Lovano one more time.
Come on. Let's get it. All over the world, clap at your house when you're listening. If you're sitting in your car, you're on a walk, I want you to
I
scream.
done messed up and then found that button. It'll be an hour
Like a
of
beat
that.
machine, man. He just look. He like a little badass kid, man.
He can't help himself.
Oh my God. Hands on the table. Hands on the table. No.
Boy, that boy.
I forgot what I was going to say because this is great. But yeah, man, I think for me, whenever I get really excited about something, that's when I know I need to go after it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like opportunities hit you every day, right?
Definitely.
And, you know, Skrillex told me this years ago, and it really resonated with me. He told me if you have to think about something for more than a minute, and if it's not just yes, then it's no.
That's
Yeah,
how I feel.
for sure.
That's how me and Zaytoven make beats. If you got to think too hard about it, that ain't it.
Right.
If it come natural, like everything came natural. Leaving last night with Chrisette Michelle performing, everything came natural. It
Yeah.
wasn't a thought,
Yes,
and that's when you know you got something.
man.
That's
But
when
yeah,
you make
when
it
I-
so special.
When I first heard Trap Jazz, I got really excited, and then we did that jam with Trap Jazz. I got super excited, and then we
Right.
cut that little what could this be documentation of you
Right.
guys, and that's when I was like, man, this is awesome.
It's
Like,
gotta happen.
there's something here, and I got to give like shouts out to Sade for she really brought, like, I wanted to do the documentary on you guys and how awesome you are and you creating this sound, right? And just your journeys as musicians and focusing on it versus focusing on your gigs, right, and everything. And then what Sade brought to it was especially like the depth,
Right.
the individual storytelling and the depth and the heart of you guys.
Sure.
So
Shout out to
Live in the
Sade.
background.
shout out to Sade.
Hey man,
Shout out
because of
Sade.
Sade and you,
Love you, Sade.
Love you, Sade.
Sade is my new cousin too, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Oh,
but
Lord.
y'all
hold on.
always fall in love.
Hold on, not yet.
Not yet,
Hold on,
man.
Elmo said I had to cut Stormy out the documentary. You tell everybody she your wife.
my God.
Well, I got a new one now, Elmo.
We literally, I'm like, take that scene out.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna edit some of this?
Yes. This man
Hey,
crazy.
man. Hey, I'm a big old teddy bear. The world needs to know I'm a teddy bear. I love love.
Yeah, love y'all.
He in love, y'all.
Big Cass
He
in
ready to
love.
get married again. Look at
Can't
him.
wait to do it.
Let's go.
I'm not,
Man,
man.
you go all in, Cassius.
we
You know,
we should film it too.
You know what?
She asked me if I'm gonna play. I was
You know
like,
what? Guess
yeah.
what? Cassius about to get married, y'all. Give it up
Give
for
it up,
Cassius.
Cassius. Yeah.
Big Cass have found big love.
or is it Cassius about to get married, y'all?
That's good.
That's my response for real. That's me, Elmo.
Why y'all here? I'm saying.
Okay, sorry.
Elmo,
Hey, I'm a lover too. I'm a lover.
Elmo don't watch me go off on a girl on Instagram. They get love. Like, what the hell? He need to delete that. I need y'all to be my publicists. And anytime I post some bullshit, y'all be like, you need to delete that.
Bro, I be calling you
Right.
every other day.
Almost.
Oh my God, yes.
David be losing his mind.
David be out of it. He be like, what the
The
fuck?
chain goes to this. The chain is, David, because I don't have time to watch all of your stories, right? David watches all of them. David hits me. Can you please call Cassius? He posted this. And then I call Cassius. What's up, dog?
Yeah.
Can you delete that, bro? Why'd you post that, man?
Please.
Come on, bro.
You know, I'm raised up in the. Excuse me. I'm raised up in the industry where you got to show what's going on. You can't talk. I don't like in my industry where we from the streets. We don't want to hear what you did. We want to know what you're doing now. So when you see me posting so much, it's to show my people, the nigga that rock with me, the people that rock with me, this is what we got going on.
For
I
sure.
don't like to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna keep hearing me say, I did this, I did that. I don't care about that, man. That was 10, 15, 5, 2 years ago, last year. And the industry I'm raised in, the streets I'm raised in, I don't want to hear that.
Yep.
What you doing right now? And what I'm doing right now is trap jazz. So I want the world to know
You did.
I'm doing trap jazz. I got Chris Moten. I
Let
got
go.
Stixx, Devon Taylor, Mr. Trap Jazz. Man, that's all I'm gonna keep talking about. Y'all should have never gave me a platform to post.
That's a fact.
You give me something to talk about. I'm
I
finna.
bet they learn from their mistakes.
I know.
Hey,
They sent me the video like I'm not finna edit it myself.
I know. Man, they did it immediately, bro.
I said, Cass, what
This
you
guy-
doing?
I said,
And
Cass,
I
look,
screenshotted
Cass,
that
I said,
shit,
Cass,
man.
you can't do that. He said, well, nobody tell me my bad. I
Man,
didn't know.
I gave the green light too. They were like, should we give this to them? I was like, give it to them. They should see it before
Elmo, you
it
done
comes
fucked
out.
up.
You should have gave me a disclaimer with that email.
Man, you know, Cassius, come on. And even if there was a blatant disclaimer,
He
you'd
still
probably
would've
still be
did it.
like,
He didn't give a damn. He was going to do it.
Because it worked out, though.
yeah.
It worked out.
Glad
I
you
knew
took
we
it
weren't
down.
finna get in no kind of trouble. So it was like, let's do it. Let's have fun. And
And then I'm going to take it down when they
I'm
tell
gonna
me to
take it
take
down
it
when
down.
they tell me to.
Yeah. That's why
Right.
Cassius wakes up at 6 in the morning, just
Oh,
so
yeah,
he
for
can
sure.
get a
How
few
you-
hours of.
How you know I be up early, boy? Everybody sleep. I'm up, ready. Let go. I'm looking on everything, trying to figure out.
Hey, look, they came and knocked on my door today. Boom, 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 boom. You going to be ready in 30 minutes?
Man,
I was asleep like
we
a
slick
motherfucker,
got
man.
Bobby Brown in the crew, y'all. So just pray for it. This nigga right here go get drunk, fucking 18 women. I'm like, what the hell? Where is he? Where is he?
We done.
His manager's calling us. We can't get in touch with him. Can you go get him? Like, and then he cussing me out. You ain't my big brother. I'm the big dog. You ain't. I don't want no smoke. What I tell him, Chris, I don't want no smoke, man. I'm
You've been
sorry.
saying that for 2 weeks straight.
I don't want no more smoke.
Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't. We don't argue in front of these people in New York. I don't want no smoke.
I'm sorry.
We about to shut the whole show down. They about to cancel everything on our ad because we got them. We the 5 heartbeats, Elmo.
Oh my god!
Walk
man.
outside and get some
On the
air,
side.
man.
Hey, Chris on the piano playing. I'm getting mad. I should have pushed his ass out. Let me play that motherfucker. That nigga don't kick me out the band and shit. Nah, he did that little rock and
I'll
roll.
tell you what. So the film premiere was yesterday
Right.
for LA,
Yeah.
and we were actually going to do this podcast interview yesterday, the day it came out. And then I woke up yesterday at 7 a.m. and I look and I have a text from Devon at 4:30 in the morning, and I was like, "That's not a good sign."
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be you being like, "Yo, man, I'm still sleeping" or whatever. And it was not. It was that, but not for that reason, because Chris's laptop blew out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And while they're, arranging, because they perform, of course, you got to have Trap Jazz perform at the Trap Jazz premiere. Of course,
on now.
lit that up. That was so special. So
Of
we'll
course.
talk about the performance, but then it was like, and then you called me at like 7:30 in the morning,
yeah.
and I was like, "What's up, man? Like, I'm surprised to hear from you. I thought you had just gone to bed." And you're like, "No, we're getting home from the studio, fixing the tracks and everything."
But we had to redo everything.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a lot. That's when the Pro Tool system dies, a piece of you dies as well. And if you don't have that backup, you got to.
Thank God, Chris is really. I know in the documentary we were saying where he had to grow, and he has a lot of maturing to do. Chris is really mature.
Yeah.
Chris is really became that giant that I knew he was gonna be.
Hell yeah.
For real. He showed you last night with that white jacket on with them sparks on it.
Oh man.
That boy came out like MJ.
Mango, that boy came out like MJ.
Superstar.
So I'm glad y'all filmed what y'all filmed at that time, because he has grew into to become that man that we knew he was already.
Yes,
he's a king,
definitely.
He's a boss, he's a superstar. He don't grow into it. Now,
definitely.
I want to say on this platform,
Thank God
Chris,
we
I'm
had
proud
no
of you.
fouls.
Bro. Yeah, we had.
I'm hella proud of
you,
you.
boy. Give me some.
Yo,
Appreciate it.
love you, bro.
Thank you
If I didn't have no fouls either.
Thank you for bringing me a part of the journey.
Thank you,
Shit.
Stixx.
You don't straighten up. You don't straighten up. Boy, Chris already got a disclaimer out there. Chris
Yeah.
already done sent the email blast out.
Yeah, I told him.
Yo,
no
so
more.
we might
Ain't no
actually.
more of that.
So yo, if you haven't
All new.
seen Trap Jazz yet and you're watching this interview, you should hit pause on the interview.
Yeah, and go look.
Go watch Trap Jazz
Right now on Hulu.
on Hulu.
Right now.
You could get a free trial if you don't have it, and then delete it right after, or keep it.
I said, man, you sent me that shit. I said, hold on, Hulu need to give me a free subscriber since I'm making them some money, because I can't watch the documentary because I ain't got Hulu. I got Netflix.
We can. I think
they need to give me
get
Hulu.
you an
Give you
account.
subscription.
We can
Hey,
get you an
look,
account.
you know, you get a little bread, you be cheap. I can't pay no $6.99 no month to watch that one documentary.
You're making a beat a day. You can
know.
afford $6.99 on it.
Cass has got the whole movie on his phone already.
Right now.
Yeah.
Ready.
Been watching it all day.
Yeah. Screen record the whole movie. you
Recording on
don't
his
need no
phone.
Hulu.
He's like, why is my phone full capacity? Oh, I got an 80 gigabyte movie on it. Screen recording.
I said, man, I can't download this.
Okay, so anyways, if you haven't seen the movie, I recommend going and watching it before you watch the rest of this interview, because there's probably gonna be spoiler alerts, and also you got to really know the depth of all three of these incredible guys, which you will learn all about in the Trap Jazz documentary on Hulu.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's good.
And
That's so good.
so last night, right after the premiere, first of all, what was really cool to me, and I want to hear what the feedback that you guys are getting, but a really cool piece of feedback that I got when we were at our New York premiere.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple more people told me the same thing in LA last night, which these people are fathers, right?
Yeah.
And they watched the film and they're telling me that at the end of the film and just throughout it, the whole time they're thinking of their kids.
Absolutely.
They're thinking, I want to be the best dad I can be. They're thinking, I'm going to call my kid as soon as this movie's over.
Yes.
And a couple of them told me that they were actually like brought to tears
Yes.
Oh, wow.
in watching it,
That's amazing.
which is amazing. Man,
That's what we wanted.
So I feel like we came in to make a story on you guys and your talents in this journey that you're on with Trap Jazz and everything. And I feel like what came out of it as well is this impactful film that's going to encourage men to be better fathers.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that
That's
That was
amazing.
Crazy, yeah.
That's
The
amazing.
guy walked up to me and said that last night. He was like, man, it's the same situation with my son.
Mm,
It's reverse.
mm,
And he spoke about, trying to make his relationship better.
yeah.
Like, it just inspired me, man. Like, I got to be better with my son overall.
Yeah.
He's like, my son really don't talk to me a lot. But it makes me want to, like, find out why. What are the things that, we dealt with, that we didn't deal with
Mm.
while we're not talking. So, yeah, that's been the response a lot lately.
Yeah,
New York. Somebody came in New York and was like, it's my mom. Like, I don't have a great relationship with my mom, but I want to. And I'm going
Yeah,
to keep working
right.
on it as an
Yeah.
adult. So that was crazy, yeah.
That was a special moment.
Yeah. A lot of other responses that we've been getting to is just, man, like, you guys really started your own genre, and y'all didn't let nobody tell y'all that y'all can't do this. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, when people see this film, I want everybody just to be encouraged. Like, hey, man, you can do whatever you want to do. Keep saying it. Nobody can tell you that you can't do anything. You know what I mean, you can do whatever you put your heart to. You can do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Nobody can tell you that you can't do anything. It's up to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's your decision.
So like,
you could create a genre and still be a father.
Yeah.
Create a sound of music and still go home and be a parent.
Yeah.
At night. And it all ties into each other. You don't think my kids sitting at home right now watching TV with their friends like, that's my father.
Yeah.
right,
And their father is in their life.
Yeah.
right.
I ain't there every day, but I'm there for the most part.
Yeah.
My kids has been around me my whole career. I had to stop my career for a little while to be a father.
Yeah.
I just take them to school every day. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
know I'm losing money, but I'm waking up every day, putting them in a nice Cadillac truck, and I'm dropping them off, listening to movies about. That was the most special thing ever. So to see our fathers, Chris' father had a little hiccup in life. Stix's dad was in his life how my dad was.
Yeah.
And it shows. So then when you look at our lives, you can tell, all right, we don't have the same story, but we got similar stories because we shared it. I shared those moments with Chris as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember when I first on the piano, I never told nobody this. The first time I would sit down at the piano. You remember this too. Chris was playing the piano. I walked to a computer. No lie. I said, you Stefan Moten son? He said, yeah. I went on to Google and Googled his daddy in prison. I said, now this your daddy. And Chris held his head down because he's embarrassed. And I was like, I ain't trying to embarrass you, my nigga, but I'm trying to let you know your father's my father's best friend.
Yeah.
They grew up in church together. And if my daddy rocked with your dad, I'm finna rock with you so hard.
Yeah.
And
He literally had that whole conversation. Yeah.
That's amazing.
and he was embarrassing. When I started seeing Chris insecurities, I stopped. Like, I didn't want to hurt his feelings no more.
Yeah.
Now we know that's your dad. Come on, now we rocking. Wherever you go,
Yeah.
I go. If you need something, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
how all this came together.
Yeah.
It's all came together. So I'm so glad that people are realizing like these young black men want
Exactly.
to be a part of their kids' life, and whatever we didn't get from our parents, we want to get to our kids.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Man.
And just for the younger generation too, like, y'all can go and do this, what we're doing, without having to be in the streets and do all the extra
Right.
bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know it may be hard because people live in certain environments and everybody is not the same. They don't have the same opportunities like how we have. But also, it's like this film is something that you can look at and be like, you know what? I had my foot in the door with music a little bit or whatever, but I'm really about to focus on this now because they just encouraged us to. I can really do this,
Yeah.
pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just crazy. It's cool. I want the younger generation to just really, really, really take hold and just adapt to what we did and just run with what we did.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're proving it.
Yeah.
You're going to inspire so many people, whether you're inspiring someone to be a better father or you're inspiring someone
Right.
to create something new,
Yep.
whether or not it's music.
Well, it's crazy how Devin kind of jumped on the subject with it. You said that we was talking about kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Devin jumped to trap jazz, creating a genre. We birthed a child.
Yeah.
We just birthed something.
Yeah.
We gave the world 5 years of our life, which was 9 months of our lives. And then we pushed something out. So that's what makes this so special. We
Yeah.
birthed this.
Yeah.
Nobody could convince us to do this for no money, no nothing. We love this. This is our baby.
Yeah.
Right.
And we get very intimate. We get very mad. We have deep conversations
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
This is a baby.
Mhm.
And if it went from this man right here with the dreads that went through the most in life, had a vision,
Mhm.
say, hey man, I need some help. Like I said, I didn't know how we were gonna do this.
Right.
At all.
All I know is how to throw money around.
Yeah.
All right, nigga, I got the money. Goddamn, let the whole run. No, we got money, nigga. Let's do it. It still didn't happen. It was still seasoned steps. Months.
Yeah.
Everybody took it took them 9 months to have a baby.
Yeah.
It took us a long time to get this out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 9 months. I'm gonna use 9 months. It took us 9 months to get this to where the world could see it.
Yeah.
Because this man right here had a vision.
And Elmo, that goes back to when I did the first 2 jam cards with you.
Yep.
And then you asked me to do this next one. I told you, I said, you know what? I want to bring my boy Chris out here. This actually, Cassius, you may remember this. We was on tour with Party. We had a show in L.A.
At the Forum.
At the Forum. This when we was doing the Halsey tour with Party.
Right.
So we had a show. And I said, you know what, Chris? I'm living out here at the time. I'll fly you out here, bro. Stay in my hotel. I said, man, but I got the band, I got everything, but I want you to come out here and do the trap jazz shit, the shit that we talked about, bro. I said, is that still a thing? Am I able to be a part? This before I even told you. I called him. I was like, hey, man, the thing that you were talking to me about, like, am I still able to be a part? Like, he was like, of course, bro. Like, yeah, we about to start some shit. So I'm like, all right, cool, bro. So I've been doing these events. My boy Elmo, and he just asked me to do another one, but I want to bring you out here because we got some shit to say, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I want you to come out. He was like, oh, who's going to be in the band? Who's going to do it? I said, bro, I promise you, I got you. We got a place to rehearse all that. You know what I mean?
But see, that always goes back to
rolled out.
Bro,
that goes back to Chris being. I'm telling you, man, Chris really humbled this. I ain't
Man.
never seen this guy so humble and just like Chris
Bro.
don't play with everybody.
No.
He ain't gonna play with no. They kicked me
don't.
out the band. Chris don't play with just any musician, bro. Yeah, they kicked me. I'm gonna keep saying this. This I'm put on my T-shirt. They kicked me out the trio. Trap jazz.
Now we figured out how to work them in. We
Nah,
figured out.
we
We're
figured
gonna
it
put him
out.
on
We
organ.
figured
We're
it
gonna
out.
roll a
On
B3
organ.
out and let him solo and play Amazing Grace.
Let him do
5
whatever he
minutes.
want to do.
And then MC.
And let him- yeah.
MC. Walk in,
Yeah,
walk
exactly.
out.
And then he get the BB cash.
Yeah.
Nah, but hey, Chris, really, man, that's dope that you even called him to play. He did it. None of this wouldn't be
Right.
possible.
It wouldn't be
Chris, if Chris wouldn't have stepped up,
Bro.
Yeah,
let me go play
Yes.
and meet John. None of this would be possible.
Look, Chris, bro, he literally was just like, you sure, bro? I said, Chris, I said, bro, trust me, bro. I got you. I said, I've been doing these events with Elmo. I sent him a couple of videos, Elmo. And I told Elmo, I said, bro, we got some shit called trap jazz. I'm going to fly my homie out here. Elmo was just like, nah, man, how about we just, use the homies from out here? How about we do it Stixx, Taylor, and Friends again? I said, I don't want to do that
Yeah,
again,
he
bro.
said,
And I said, I don't want to do it again,
Yeah.
bro. I don't want to do it. I said, my boy got some shit. We got some shit coming, Elmo. I promise
And
you.
that's crazy because
Promise you.
we hadn't even played nothing live
We
yet.
didn't.
We hadn't even played anything live
Nope.
with Trap Jazz.
Nothing.
It was right after, this had to be 2 months after I got Cassius to send me like 5 or 6 beats.
Yeah.
Matter of
And
fact.
so I
Yeah, it
worked
was the
on them.
beginning. Yeah.
I worked on those beats over the summer, right?
Yeah.
And it was about August when you called. So like
Yeah.
the timing of everything, looking back on the timing, it all was like perfect
Yeah.
timing.
Elmo, actually, when we did Boot Up, the one that went viral, the 360,
Yeah.
that was
the
our first time
playing
playing together. Boot Up, that was our first time playing it.
Energy's crazy. I remember the night before when you guys were rehearsing at my studio.
Yes.
I was like,
I had
what the fuck? This shit is insane.
I hadn't shown nobody what I thought like the
Yeah.
drums could be or
Yeah.
what the bass line could do. I hadn't shown anybody that. I hadn't had that
Wow.
intimate time with the musician to be like, yeah, you got to play on top of it. You can't play the 808. You play around it. I didn't know what to really tell the musicians. Like, so
Right.
when we got there and it just happened, it was like, wow, it's really crazy.
Crazy.
And they had the parts written out already. That was
They
the
did.
first time
The
I ever
horns,
seen that.
everybody.
I was already kicked out the tree on that video too. I was already not there, so here we go again.
Nah,
Glad you guys had fun.
he had already been the producer. He did his thing. He was good.
Nah, that was, bro.
That was dope.
It was
crazy.
dope.
He had his shirt off, Stixx.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He brought in Paige. Look how we all brought in our
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
We all bring our people.
Our
Yeah.
friends,
That 360
Paige
cam was
Cooper,
crazy.
Ray Marshall,
Ray Marshall came.
John Wick Jr.,
Yeah.
Joe
Come on,
Cleveland,
man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I forgot the
Luke.
horn section, but
Luke
it
played
was
guitar.
fire.
Luke on guitar.
With the horns.
It was Mike,
Yeah,
3
Mike
horns.
Cordone. Wasn't Mike Cordone on horns?
So
I think
Think
so.
so.
And you know why John was there? Because me and Cassius was on
tour.
tour
With Party Next
with
Door.
Party. John was
Shit.
playing keys
Wow.
with us
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
That was
Me,
my boy.
Cassius, and John, and Adrian X. That was the
Wow.
band for
And
Party.
Adrian, yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Party Next though too,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Party
Shout out
Next
to
don't let
Party,
me
man.
produce an album and brought me on tour, gave me whatever I asked for, and let me treated me like a superstar, and I played anything I wanted. I did not. That's why I thought I was gonna do it, Chris band. Just let me come and play whatever I want to play, because that's what the stars. Quavo there let me get on stage and play whatever. I don't have to practice.
We said no.
He said he shut that shit down.
What?
These motherfuckers brought me all the way back down to norm. I said, party, let me play whatever I want. Drake, let me play.
You had the guitar too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bro, what? He had a guitar.
And then when he
That
was
boy was
plugged,
Chick Corea out
and
there.
then when he was plugged up, Elmo, I would act like I was playing it with my
the
shirt off.
guitar was not plugged.
I'm not even plugged in. Shirt off.
Yeah.
Just
Stomach everywhere. Stomach one way, I'm walking this way.
stomach hitting keys on the
look,
guitar. Yeah.
Your little man, Cassius would come to me before the show. He'd be like, "What we doing today? We rock star." I said, "Yeah." He'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm taking my shirt off." He'll walk to the stage with no shirt on. I'm like, "All right, well, fuck it then. I'm taking my shirt off too." Come on.
I've seen the videos too, man.
Guitar not plugged up at all.
No guitar.
Not even plugged.
Fake it. I thought I was gonna come over here and do that in this bed.
Was it
could've
on?
done
Was
that.
it at least on?
No.
It wasn't even on. You didn't even see the lights on it.
Oh yeah, we put
Oh,
batteries.
you put
in it.
batteries in it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I didn't even know how to Chris.
It was convincing.
Chris, I didn't even know how to work the shit.
Wow.
I just had it
You
on.
just had on the first patch.
I don't told these people I put it in my router. It's on every performance. I ain't never used that thing. I thought I was gonna do that in this band. That shit did not fly. I was a musician for 30 minutes.
what
We said the
happened?
organ up and
Wait.
everything.
No one knows what you guys are talking about. So,
Okay.
so what happened was at the New York premiere, they were going to play with Cassius on organ,
Yeah.
and then the night before, man, I haven't even talked to you guys about it. So the night before, we're doing rehearsal,
Right.
and we have like Complex comes, Vogue comes to rehearsal. They're supposed to have a listening session. Vogue and Complex walk in. These guys are arguing about Cassius practicing.
in.
Cassius not practicing, needing to
Well,
practice.
here's the thing. In Cassius' defense, Cassius been asking Chris for the songs for about a month. And Chris never sent it to him, bro. He never sent it.
I didn't believe we would get there. I didn't.
He never sent it. So in
Cassius
Cassius'
would be like,
defense,
I ain't gonna play, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
but you
And
know,
then they
Chris,
put the B3 on the rider. I was
Yep.
like, oh shit. He
and you know,
actually
Chris
gonna
is a
play.
keyboard player. You know, Chris is a keyboard player. He's playing certain
Theory.
chords, you know, and he like, man, you
1,
gotta
3,
play. He
5.
said, you gotta play this. Cassius was like, nah, I'm gonna play
This
this.
inversion.
Chris was like, no,
Not that
bro.
inversion.
That
You gotta play this, bro.
Well,
Nah, you going to the 6. No,
Yeah.
it's not 6, it's 4.
right.
Well,
Well,
but I think I'm gonna play 6 because that's normally what we play. No,
No.
4.
hey man.
And then Complex is like, what? 4?
Yeah.
6?
6. What is that?
Yeah.
But
Right.
Vogue is like, they look cool.
Here's the thing, we still brothers. We still here.
we still.
You know?
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I told Cassius in rehearsal, I was like, man,
Man.
that's your world production.
Yeah. In
And
your
it's
world,
our
Kill
world.
that shit. You do that.
and I respect.
And he'll tell us, oh, no, don't
He
do
said
that.
that.
Don't do that.
He'll tell
In
us all the
studio,
time.
nah,
Oh, what?
change that. Nah, play that. Don't.
Or
Or
in the-
relax.
or
Don't
in
even
the-
think about it. Just play.
Or in
Let's
the-
get back to the argument.
So-
Fuck all this sweet shit.
So,
Okay, so then
Devin was talking
so
to
when
me
we
fucking
get
crazy.
in our world,
Fuck all they trying to rub my
When you-
tail.
nah, when you come to our world-
man, come on.
I'm
Tell
keeping
him,
it
Chris.
real. You come to
Tell
our
him,
world, we rehearse
This what we
over
do.
and over and over.
It
and
wasn't
over
about
and over.
rehearsing. It was about
Till we get
Devin
it
was
right.
talking to me crazy.
But
in front of-
no, for real.
Can I say how I want to
Nah,
feel?
for real, because Cassius, he was going through the chorus with me.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
And Devin was like, man, hell no.
But
Yeah,
Devin is really
I did,
serious
I
about
did, I
his
did.
crafts
I
to the
said,
point.
I said, I ain't gonna lie. I said, bro, man, if you don't want to learn it,
If you
if
ain't
you
gonna
don't
learn
want
it,
to be
then
here, then leave.
we take our shit
And
seriously,
that-
man.
and
I
that-
said, I
leave.
take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
He was like, what? What you say? I was just saying. So what you say?
It hurt my feelings. You can't, hey, I'm a big ass teddy bear. I'm y'all brother.
You
Why would
hurt
tell me to
mine.
That boy
leave?
packed that
hold on.
laptop up.
Look,
boy.
hold on, look. He
Backed
hurt
it up
mine.
so
He said,
fast.
look, he hurt mine. He said, man, y'all some musicians, man. Y'all think about musicians, man. Fuck all that, bro. Y'all some musicians. Y'all just thinking musician, man. Fuck this, bro. We artists.
Yeah.
I said, we are. But we take this shit serious,
Yeah.
man. Like, the shit gotta be right.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it though. Cause
When
it-
you guys are playing crazy stabs, all these arrangements that are
Yeah.
like,
Well,
That's
because
what I said.
Chris,
We're gonna roll the B3 out, let him play Amazing Grace, and then he can play whatever he want to play for 5 minutes.
Elmo.
And then roll that thing back.
I'm in my feelings. I don't never want to play in front of these guys again.
Nah, man.
it's okay.
We're gonna let him take him to church.
So this was the moment that Cassius got kicked out of the band.
Yeah,
This is the
give it up for
moment.
Cassius getting clipped out the
Aw.
band. Let it
Where's
rock for a
the
little while. Let it
aw?
rock for a little while. Give it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cash.
They were, they were like, Cassius, you're out of the band, and Cassius was like,
Right.
Oh, well.
That's him packing up his laptop and walking out to his Uber.
I said, where you going? He said, I'm out of here.
And then I get a text, book me a flight. I'm out of here.
What?
I was like, nah, you're chilling, bro.
Nah,
We're good. Everything will be good.
Not even my brother,
man.
though. I can't take away from their mama. You got to look at this, and I'm going to say this for the whole world. While I was out doing what I was doing in production, Chris and Devon was playing for those 5-6 years without me, making a show. So they supposed this they baby. They supposed to take it very serious. I didn't take it serious because I know another way I could go make 10, 20,000. This is all they had. So it'd be selfish of me to get in their way. Let them have it. They sound good as a trio. Let them have it. But I needed that.
Yeah.
So I can have a joke for LA and everybody, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. There it is. You need that
I
setup.
feel like a comedian up here.
Cassius was 2 weeks in the future. He was like, I'm doing all this so I can have a joke in LA.
What I told Elmo, we got to argue. I said, Elmo, what a camera crew, man. You might want to get the camera crew. These jokers
Right
like
now,
showing
yep,
out.
yep.
It's full.
I said, these jokers showing out in here.
I'm in New York at another meeting. I get a text from Cassius. Yo, they're fighting. Bring camera crew.
Brand the camera crew.
What?
We need it.
Yo, they're fighting. Bring camera crew in.
need
the camera
crew.
The way you shorten that up is crazy. Fight
fighting.
camera crew now.
Fight camera.
That's why I need to sit on the sideline because I think of the future.
There we go.
I'm a producer. I'm in production at all time. When I get out the car, I'm looking around to see what's going on. I'm always in producer mode, bro. And I see the moment like we got to capitalize on this. This is what the world needs to see.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
We gonna react it too. Shit, I'm gonna give y'all. You know what I told the lady? Some film director walked up to me. I might don't need to say it yet. I'll wait.
Yeah, wait.
Well-
Just wait.
Elmo, I got something for you. You gonna appreciate me.
All right.
It's for him too. I promise you. I'm gonna tell you something I seen last night. Oh man, this lady said, I want to film a movie with you. I said, nah, this ain't about me. I said, about the man right there with the coat on. I said, man, I can't wait to tell you though. Just remember this, cut this scene right here. Remember I said this.
Okay.
Go to the next question.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna put it out there. Cause I know it's gonna happen once I see it, cause I'm talking to the universe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you manifest
So
it.
you got to manifest.
Yo, I got to say, I manifest on this podcast and I even put it out. This is like a place where I actually even talk about future plans. I'm like, hey, if you're listening, you're in the cut with us, you care.
That's dope.
And like I'm down because something that I've always thought about is if you have an idea, right? An idea is worth nothing unless you go execute on it, right?
Right.
So even if you tell someone else your idea and they actually are like, oh, I'm actually going to go steal your idea and I'm going to do it. They're not
They
going to
can't do it.
They're not going to do it the way you're going to do it.
Right.
Even if they go and do a copycat. And also 99% of people don't actually go and do it.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like, you can talk ideas. I'm down. I'm not even signing NDAs anymore. I'm just like, yo, let's talk ideas.
Shit, cause I ain't gonna follow the NDA anyway. You get
Yeah, exactly. You're going to sit there and just.
Look, we're going to have to call Prince.
Shit.
Get him off of this motherfucker. Please.
Get him off. Nah, but you're right. I just feel like sometimes with podcasts and the internet, you could get a world too much without benefits. Because once you put it out there, just like I told people last night, there was a lot of people there that was shouting "Ruha," but there was a lot of people too still hating to see where the fuck up's at.
Exactly.
What's going on that we don't know about? How can we get in the middle of this?
Exactly.
So I don't put certain stuff out to the universe because I experienced something the last 2 years of my life that nobody don't know about. It was so dark. So to come out of it, I watch what I say. I watch how I present myself. I watch who I show my happiness to, who I show my sadness to. You don't know how you gonna come at me. I got 5 different personalities.
Yeah.
You don't know which one you gonna get.
Yep.
I've seen I think I've seen the whole series.
Yeah,
you
you
got
definitely
it.
seen 3 of them.
Yeah.
I've seen about 3 on.
You seen about 3.
Oh, maybe 3?
It's
Yeah.
2 more.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's 2 more.
It's 2 more.
But you just had to guard what's yours.
Yeah.
If he'd have came out, I'm Mr. Trap Jazz 5 years ago,
Yep.
it was already people trying to say they already had came up with it, they did it, but they ain't never had nothing, no song trap on the
Exactly.
radio. They ain't been in no slum. These church
Don't sound
Exactly.
trap.
Don't
so
sound
it's
trap.
like we had to be quiet. And
Yeah.
I literally took on to it. I was pissing them off too. I said, nigga, I created this shit. I was doing it on purpose though for marketing. Nigga, I'm the creator of Trap Jazz. 2016, 17, it was all about cash.
sure.
I even put out an album, put my name, the biggest name
Yeah, I saw that
Hold on,
too.
look. You know what's crazy?
on purpose.
You know what's crazy?
They
You know
got
what-
mad.
You know what? Yeah, we did. You know what Cassius
I remember.
Yeah.
Cassius said, man, y'all fucking taking too long, bro. You know what? I'm about to drop this shit this week. I said, bro, no, you're not. 2 days later,
And I was out.
he dropped it. You know what I mean? But also, like you said, with him being a producer and just all of that, like, it was just crazy because he literally really saw something in us. Like, bro, it don't take that long for y'all to be doing something. Why the hell are y'all working on this for like 2-3 years? I never understood what he was saying because I'm just like, bro, before we put something out, bro, it got to be perfect. It got to be right. And he's like, no, bro, we can go back and fix it.
Well, last night, Devin.
Oh, I was fucking up a little bit. It's all right.
So that wasn't perfect. I think we might need to edit that shit. That's the shit we should have spent 2 years on. Not making no damn music. Shit. We should have spent 2 years practicing, goddamn. I got to get his ass on national TV. They kicked me out the band.
It was
Your
that
ass
bad.
didn't practice that shit
It was
last night.
that bad.
I almost down did the 5 heartbeat. He was on the drum, I took the sticks.
Hey,
It wasn't that bad. Like,
It wasn't that
it's
bad.
people don't. So it's the intricacies. People don't know what we.
back to
They don't
you
know
and
what to expect.
You and I talking about in the previous podcast episode with us, we were talking about messing up. When you mess up and then it's on your mind, right?
Yeah.
Can't get off your mind. So Devin messes up last night.
Shit.
Hey, womp, got him. So now we ain't got to talk about it. Now we ain't got to argue. Now we laughed. We got it out the way.
But
You know
my
why he
point
did it?
is,
No, wait. Cassius did that because Devin was so serious about, like, if you ain't gonna do this, then just move on, bro. Like, we gonna really practice everything. So if you hear one wrong thing, you're like, oh, Mr. Practice, Mr. Take it seriously. Mr. Don't mess up nothing.
I'm like Allen Iverson. We talking about practice? We talking about practice? Hey, look, we didn't even get through rehearsal. I said, damn, nigga, this is practice.
it's okay. We got Mr. Trap Jazz and we got Mr. Practice.
Yes, sir. There you go, Mr. Practice. Oh, I got 2 years on your head now.
Hey, but so meanwhile, apparently Devin messes up. I didn't catch it because he's playing like 128th notes. There's like a missed single note in there somewhere.
He don't never miss the one.
No
though.
buzz rolls.
It's a scientific mess up. You know, you gotta really hear it.
But then meanwhile, I'm out in the lobby after your performance last night, and a couple of different people came up to me and they were like, "I think that's the craziest drummer I've ever seen in my entire
Wow.
life."
Yeah.
And for
Because
me,
he never missed the one. He
Yeah.
he would mess
Right.
up on the. I'll be like,
Yeah, he'll miss like the 3.5.
but he would keep going.
Yeah, but
I don't.
Play through the one.
The next-
Catch the next
The
one.
damn snare,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
the snare falling all in his lap and shit.
yeah, Chris Moten arrangements don't hit on the one anyway.
Anyway, yeah, we all
Exactly.
syncopated.
Yeah, that shit. That shit's always like,
you can't blame me. It's him.
Yeah.
Hey, and I told him this morning, I said, I don't deserve to play in your band because I can't count like that no more. 1, 2, dots, dots.
He told me that this morning.
I can't do that.
Because
I
we
just
looped
sit-
that.
Let me
You
sit
know?
my
it's
head down.
crazy.
Turns
Yeah,
around.
it's
You're right.
crazy. Soloing over that is insane.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're playing
Hey,
the
can I ask you a
remix
question?
of
How do
Spain.
you count that? Like, how do you tell your mind what's the number?
Wait, before you answer the question, what they're talking about is a trap jazz flip of Spain, of Chick Corea that they did out of Psycho Post Malone.
Yeah.
So like a trap jazz
Give it up
Post
for Posty.
Malone.
This is my boy, Posty. Shout out to Posty.
Shout out to
Yes,
Post.
sir.
So they flipped Psycho from Post Malone and then intertwined Spain into it, which was so
amazing,
sick.
bro. That shit just hard.
Okay, so now how did you count that?
How do you count?
One, two, three, four. So I'm just right there the whole time.
It turns around though, so
Oh, it's in 4.
it's in 4. So
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing,
Oh, so y'all don't finish the whole line. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's 2 times before it comes back to 1.
got it.
See, I would have never got that.
Yeah.
I'd have been still going to, but I'd have been on to the next one. And so, I'm looking at them Elmo. They saying I'm wrong. I'm looking at them like, y'all wrong. What y'all doing?
so the line for anybody that knows Spain, the line is
Gotta been there.
But what we do is one for me.
Oh, so your one is different.
That's where I put the
Wow.
one.
I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Oh, yeah,
3,
your one
4.
is different.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
They said 1, but it takes me 8. 8
To
beats,
go
2
around,
times to
yeah.
get back
That's
to one.
why I think I was following you,
Mhm.
especially because you're soloing.
Mhm.
So if you're soloing, I'm just following.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, where the?
Well, it's 6 rounds
It's
of them,
6
right?
rounds.
If you
Right.
count them one by one, you get lost.
Yeah,
But you know what's
super
crazy?
So I
Yeah.
count 6
Wow.
of them.
I don't know the rounds though. Literally, while I'm soloing,
Yeah,
I'm looking
I'm
at
like,
Chris.
3.
So Chris is like this. While I'm soloing, then he'll do 2.
Yeah, you're
Oh, you was finna go out on 5 last
I
night. And I
was.
was like, not yet, one more. Came back, one more. Close it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Then he goes crazy, yeah.
Man, these
That's
guys
his-
are
that's his
fucking
moment.
amazing, bro. Wow.
Legit.
Sorry, we just got
Yo.
nerdy. We just got nerdy real quick.
Yeah,
Musician shit. Sorry.
Yeah, there's only going to be the musicians on the other side of the screen that are like dun dun.
Right.
They'll be following. Everyone else is
You
going to
count
be
1,
like,
2, 3, 4. Let me
you
play.
lost me. Talk about fatherhood again? No. Man, what's crazy is that I'm hearing people love the film. Like, I guess I don't want to say that's crazy, but I guess I just was so my first thing that I really cared about was you guys loved the film.
Right.
Of course,
I was
of
like, that was my priority. And then I think I was thinking about that so much that I didn't think of it actually being out in the real world. And once again, talking about even a project being a baby and
Yeah.
birthing a baby.
Right, birthing a baby.
Now, as of yesterday, it's like
out.
it has legs.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to do things
Right.
that we don't know what it's going to do.
Right.
Millions of millions of billions of people. guys.
Yeah, it's
I'm
going to.
I'm literally still thinking about it right now. Like, we actually filmed a bio documentary, and it's not something that's out on YouTube or
Right.
anything like that. It's on Hulu. You know what I mean?
It's a real
Something
film. Yo, shout out to
huge.
Sam Davis also.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Sam.
Man, this
My
film
boy.
looks beautiful. Sam,
Yes.
his cinematography, he was our director of photography, amazing.
Yeah.
And I think the production level is really high. I think that
Yeah.
that grabs people. But and I thought people that like trap and people that like jazz will like it. But like,
Oh, they
I
definitely
brought a
do.
bunch of people last night
Mm-hmm.
who are not in that scene at all. My lawyer,
Right,
like a
right.
couple of our investors, and then just friends, and loved it.
Really? That is
Loved
crazy.
it. And then to me, my biggest sign of a seal of approval came from last week in New York when I brought my cousin Joe.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Brought Joe Lovano to come see it because
Yeah.
he's like,
Lovano.
jazz.
I was about to say.
Lovano.
First of all,
Yeah.
so tell people who is Joe Lovano.
I can already tell you without you saying that.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. His father had to be a mobster, number one. Listen to the last name, Lovano.
Stupid.
He's a mobster from New York. A big guy that likes to cook sauce. Stirs the sauce for hours. Am I right or wrong?
Wrong.
wrong.
All the way wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Come
Elmo.
on,
Who is it?
Cassius.
I tried. Who is it?
Joe Lovano is my cousin who's like one of the greatest saxophonists
Oh, wow.
Yes.
alive.
Amazing.
He's won the Grammy for Best Jazz Album multiple times.
Yes.
Man, he headlines freaking Hollywood Bowl with the LA Phil behind him and Wynton Marsalis, like him and Wynton together. It's crazy.
Wow.
He's amazing. He's covered a Downbeat magazine multiple times. Like
Yes.
he discovered and is the mentor of Esperanza Spalding.
Yes.
As well as and Christian Scott. Christian Scott was in his class when Christian was 16.
Wow. That's special.
Wow.
So yeah, Joe's amazing. And all the real jazz heads
Yeah.
love Joe. Like there was people freaking out at the New York premiere
Wow.
Yeah.
that he was here. Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So many people
that's
were like-
amazing.
Like didn't know that they were like, I never put two and two together with
Yeah.
Lovano or whatever it was. And
Yeah.
and then some of my friends did know that.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, like even Ray Angry.
Oh, yeah,
Ray Angry from the Roots was like, Joe Lovano, it's your
Yeah.
why did I never think of that? And then
That's crazy.
and then I introduced them thinking they didn't know each other. And then Ray was like, no, Joe, you and I played together with Prince.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Because Joe played with Prince for years.
So the guy that
Wow.
he's talking about, Ray Angry, you remember when we went to that spot in New York?
New Blue.
At
New
at
Blue,
the-
yeah.
He does Producer
spot
Mondays.
after yeah.
Oh,
That
shit.
was his thing.
Yeah.
That dude's
Mhm.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Ray's an
he's on the
incredible
keys.
yeah,
Yeah.
keys player, and he's
Oh,
composing a lot
Keys,
now too.
yeah.
That dude's fine.
And he's in the Roots.
Oh, wow.
He's a great musician, one of our dear friends. And
Man, y'all brought a whole nother life to me when it comes to music. I'm a producer, so I've been in my ways. But to see all
yeah.
these dope musicians that are producers too, on some other shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen without you, Elmo. So I appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, dude, I mean, you introduced me to so much too. The whole Zaytoven world, Pee Wee Longway, all these cats in there, Jazzy Faye, Trouble,
Jazzy, Big Boy, Tip, all these my people, man. Who
yeah, man.
Had up close to the trap house too.
Trap House. Man.
Oh yeah, gotta go to the trap house.
We had to tell Elmo, look, you gotta wear a scarf now.
Nothing on your face, man. Or pass out in there, man.
I was like, are those real guns?
Hey, man.
Yeah, that made props.
But it is crazy that Joe really appreciates what we did. You know what I mean?
Joe loved it. So So what I was saying is my seal of approval was the fact that Joe, because Joe is Joe's 70 now. He's a legend in jazz. So to have someone of that generation love the film.
Yeah.
And there's a few scenes in the film where there's moments where we're like interviewing younger people, and there's that one girl that's like, I have no intention or care to ever listen or learn about jazz.
Right, she so did this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, how's Joe gonna react to that? And then he belly laughed at that.
Yeah.
Or when Jazzy Faye is like, with the snooty tooty,
Jazz.
he's like, jazz is jazz.
Yeah.
Joe laughed so hard at that. I was like, yes,
He's like,
thank
jazz
God.
is so elegant.
Yeah. I didn't know how Joe would take it. I didn't know if he was going to take it like insulted,
Salty, right.
Because to him, jazz is he's put his entire life into music,
jazz.
into jazz, into studying the craft. Like, he's incredible. Right. So I was like, how is this going to be? This is like the young ATL trap, or young ATL hip hop fans, people, culture talk that don't know about jazz, talking negatively about it, or being close minded about it. Really.
Right, close minded.
Those
really,
few people in those scenes, but he laughed. And I was like, that is beautiful. That is great. And then
and especially coming from Joe, because he's, like you said, a real like jazz head. You know what I mean? Like, so first it mixed the two genres. Like, we didn't even know honestly how people were going to take it too. We were like, all right, we're gonna mix these beats with this, but we don't know how like the actual OG jazz heads are gonna take it. So it's just,
I really didn't care though, because I felt like once they hear this dude play this piano, once they hear Chris play the piano, they gonna forget about that beat in 808.
And that's what he told me too. He was like, introduce me to that Chris Moten cat.
Thank you.
I want to play with that cat.
The lady from Variety.
Let's go, Joe.
Let's go, Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Yo, for real, get Joe on a track.
Let's do it.
My God.
Joe, please, can you do a track with us, please? I'm asking this stick.
ASAP.
Please.
Joe is on besides all the jazz stuff he's done, which is like the highest level it gets, he's, Prince to Tony Bennett, like legendary shit, to all the way to Esperanza, right? Like, and all that stuff. So he's definitely got his finger on the pulse, and he's still, one thing I learned about, like, one way that Joe inspired me when I was young is, when I was like 14, 15, I was drumming all day, every day. I thought I was the shit, right? I was the best drummer I knew or whatever at that time, right? And not that I was by no means cocky, but like I was just playing all the time.
Confident.
And confident. And just, knew I was good, but you're also 15, right? It's like a different mentality. But I remember back then, Joe told me, he was like, that's great. He was like, just so you know, because I would look at, he said this to me backstage at the Hollywood Bowl. I went to see him headline the Hollywood Bowl, and I was backstage with him after with my family. And he told me, I'm still practicing every single day.
Thanks.
He's like, I'm still getting better.
That's this guy.
Facts.
I just told
you just told me that.
earlier today. I was like,
That's
I still
beautiful.
play scales 4 hours a day.
You can tell when you see you're playing because it's like effortless coming out of you.
It's tough to get there.
Yeah. Well, it's incredible discipline.
You can lose it.
Incredible discipline.
And you can.
Of course.
Literally, I haven't been able to like physically practice every day because we've been just touring and doing things. But bro, any chance I get in my hotel or just a studio, I always just go and I practice. Even in the hotel every day, I'm still with my sticks, air drumming or doing whatever. You can't let that go, bro. You can't get so cocky like, oh, I know this shit.
Yeah. No way.
No.
Well, because the youth will pass you up, or other people are going to pass you up. That's how Joe has stayed on top this whole time. Is he's like, cool, I'm still going to play.
Not
the
even
muscle memory
all
is
the
real.
time.
I was about to say, not even the youth. Just when you sit down and try to play something,
Oh yeah.
you will really realize like, oh, I can't do this.
I can't do what I
and
know, what I
thought
used to be
that
able
I
to,
could
yeah.
do this,
Yeah.
but I can't do it because why? I haven't been practicing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy, yeah.
Well, that's why I'm out the trio.
Oh my God!
It's okay because
again.
it's okay that you're out of the trio because Cassius, you're doing the whole other side, bro.
Oh, man.
Let's give it up for Cassius.
Give it up for Chris. Mister, I practice 8 hours a day here. There.
Let's.
Hell, I ain't got 8 hours to sit at no piano and press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not me.
Hold on, not 7, 8, 9. Descending 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Joe for practicing. Oh man, because I ain't doing it. I quit.
All right, so let's talk to superstar producer Cassius Jay
Oh,
over here. Come on,
Cassius.
Let's go.
There you go,
one
brother.
of the kings of trap, ATL.
You dig?
Man, so you have worked with Migos, Cardi B, Future, like all these, the ATL, like the trap royalty, right?
Yes, sir.
And what I love also is your tag, right? Your producer tag.
Mm-hmm.
You have one of my favorite producer tags.
Appreciate it, man.
That boy Cassius. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
You
very
did.
close.
Hey,
That was
man.
that was actually-
a lot of rappers and artists wanted that sound, the Cassius sound, the Zaytoven sound. They come to Atlanta to get it, man. Yeah,
Man, so
it's crazy.
Can we talk about the producer tag?
Okay.
Because I think that's obviously something very known in trap culture, but it's
Mhm.
not known for people that aren't listening to that kind of music.
Right.
Can you tell everyone what that is and the importance of it?
Oh man, tagging yourself it's almost your brand. You got to stamp yourself. I became a household name by my tag.
Yeah.
So when people say Cassius, I know who that is, and I say the tag, be like, that boy Cassius. Most people I'm around, they was raised up on my music. So it's like, oh, I know you. I didn't know that was you. And then when they really research, they be like, hold on, man, you really that guy? And I was like, yeah, I'm that guy. And I knew as a youngster, I watched Zaytoven come on. I watched him. Every beat had Zaytoven. Well, all we heard on Gucci Man is Zaytoven. It was deep there, Zaytoven. It had the deep one with the pianos at the beginning. And I just watched it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to brand myself just like home. I'm going to take everything home knowing I'm going to put it in my life. As a musician, all I did as a producer is took everything I learned as a musician and made it I took that in my life as a producer. So my whole life, I wanted to be like Stephon Moten. I wanted to be Robert Graves. I wanted to be like Justin Gilbert, Arturo Whitfield. I wanted to be like Derek Cooper. I wanted to be Reggie Crosby. All I did was watch these guys play, studied how they played, took it, and made it me. So when I got into producing, well, the only thing I wanted to be like was Zayto. I watched Zay produce, watched everything he did. I watched how he dressed out. You see me in the movie, I got so much jewelry on, and you see so many beautiful women. I got that from Zay.
Mm-hmm.
I imitated his whole swag. I'm driving all the fancy cars. Everything I took it from him because I knew that's what's gonna brand me to be who I am now.
Yeah.
Now you don't even really see me wear jewelry like that no more.
Yeah.
Because I already got the name. I ain't got to flex now. They know the nigga got a couple dollars. He cool.
Mm.
I don't have to do it. But at the time, the tag meant it was a brand.
Yeah.
Like getting a tattoo. When you hear that boy Cash, oh, that big boy, he about 350 pounds. That big boy from Decatur with the dreads. He ain't got no more. That the big boy from Decatur with the dreads over there, Decatur and over there Cali Road. It's branding.
Yeah.
So you have to stamp yourself.
And so this is putting the stamp, this producer tag at the front of the song.
Right.
So you'll hear it like Cardi B and Migos, Drip, one of my favorite
Thank you.
trap songs ever,
Thank you.
produced and written by Cassius.
And-
Came through dripping.
Drip.
Came through dripping.
I got my Grammy off that too.
Man.
So while we was filming the documentary, right after we probably slowed down,
Yeah.
I got a goddamn Grammy.
I
Or
remember.
right in the middle of it.
Man, so all right, so can we talk about the story of Drip? Like it's you and Cardi B and Migos. Like
And my
how did
boy.
that come together?
Shout out to my boy Nonstop the Hitmaker too. Nonstop the Hitman. He's a producer on it. It came about, I rocked with Quavo and Takeoff and Offset so hard. Like I was there at the beginning when they was trying to find a deal. And I kept them close. So when Offset started dating Cardi, the label called me in to go in with him. Atlantic called me in to go in with Cardi and work. I went in, watched every producer play what they had to play. And I was like, you know what? I got a song with Offset on it right now. I told Cardi, I think it'll work for you. I didn't know I had gained that same beat to Quavo. No, I gave the same beat to Thug and Future. There's a whole nother version of that same song on the internet with Future, Thug, Quavo,
Wow.
And that's it. I think somebody else. I didn't know I did all that, but I gave the Cardi. Cardi called set. It's like, you know this dude? He's like, no, that's the guy. She was like, well, he just played me one of your songs. I don't know what they did when I left the scene. I just heard it. And I approved on it. I signed it. I was like, dang, I call it. Matter of fact, Offset called me and said, don't get that beat to nobody else. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He called me like, don't get it. Because when he found out I played it for her, he kind of was mad because that probably went on the Culture album. I don't fuck around, gave his wife one of their hits and they going on her album.
Yeah.
Unorthodox. I work the weirdest way. That's why you send me a motherfucking clip of trap jazz, I go show the whole world. He sent me a fucking MP3 of him rapping on the song, I go play it for the whole world.
Yeah.
That's just work for unorthodox. Always worked for me. That's how I got to where I'm at. I played it for Cardi. She liked it. She jumped on it. So that's how the whole song came about.
Man, what percentage of songs are you creating the song or the beat, producing it with the artist versus you already have one, you already made this beat, and now you're just bringing it to an artist?
It's 50-50. Now it's me making it and sending it. But back in the days, I got a thrill off of making beats in front of her because I knew they weren't used to seeing nigga play the keyboard like the way we play on our caliber.
Yeah.
I knew they weren't used to seeing people make a beat in 5-10 minutes. Like, I knew they weren't used to it.
Yeah.
It amazed them.
Yeah.
So back in the days when I first started, I go to the studio with Gucci Man, Scooter, Young Scooter, son. I made a beat right there on the spot. Pee-wee, I know they finna feed me back what I'm giving them on spot so quick. So I would do that. The percentage of it, I would do it in front of us. So it's 50-50. Now it's everything internet. You make a beat at home and send an email. And then they get a call your managers, tell them we want to use this beat and it's coming out. That's why I don't post a lot of stuff that I produce now. I ain't been posting it because it ain't intimate no more. Right. It's just like I did that. That's cool. Yeah. At the time, it was very intimate.
What was it like the first time you had a hit? And what was the first hit that you had, and what was it like to hear it on the radio and such?
Man, the first hit I had was Bernard Harvey. Shout out to Harvey with Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it on TV. They performed it on Dance with the Stars. It was the most incredible moment. The same place we saw the documentary. I watched it right there with my grandma on Dance with the Stars.
No way. That's awesome.
With my kids and with my mom, with my grandma. I couldn't believe it. It was like it started in 2012. It was like a brand new world. Yeah. A whole new world. It was like, wow. Yeah. I see Bernard on stage playing bass and Bieber shots Bernard out on stage and shit. That shit was special. Yeah. It was a special moment. And then I did something again with another childhood friend. Bernard is the friend that I grew up with. Harvey's a friend I grew up with. So for us to have a moment where we shared with Bieber, it meant the world to me.
That's so cool.
And then because of you guys, I got a chance to see him again, and I ain't seen him like 3 years. I seen him last night, and I hugged him. Yeah. And melted in his arms. I said, hey, Harv, how you doing? Hey, Cash. Oh, I miss you so much.
Melted in his arms.
You were extra loving last night. Yeah. I gave you several hugs last night.
That was the second personality. That was the second one out of the 5. That's why we need to stick around.
Yeah, that's crazy that you guys both have the Justin Bieber tie and with Harv.
Yeah,
with Harv. Definitely. Shout out to Bernard.
Shout out to Harv, baby.
Yeah, we all been knowing Bernard for a long time. Yeah, I heard about Harv like when he was in college. Yeah. My best friend Sanchez was telling me. Sanchez was like, this is bass player out here, man. He's killing it. Right. And then he moved to Atlanta, and we just started doing all the shows together. Like
everything.
This might have been before we started working together.
It was. It was before.
Because it was like me, Bernard, Page, Jyron. Yeah, that was our squad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Bernard got flew out. He was out of there. Got Devon, got Julian. Yep. And I tell the story too when Bernard called me to play for Justin. I'm like, it's a big answer, like one of the biggest decisions I can make. Yes or no to do that. That's crazy.
And I thought about that.
I want to say no, but
I thought about that last night. It took a lot of nuts for you to say no.
Yeah, Justin Bieber, I want to say it. Everybody would say yes to that. Yeah. How could you say no to that? Yeah. You don't even think twice if somebody say, you want to come on the road with Justin? Bernard was like, man, I got 41 guys. I'm going to tell Justin that I don't want that one of them. I need you to be there. And this was 2 months after I started Trap Jazz. Yeah. So saying no and then all of that happening and then Devin like come out here. Yeah, shout out to Bernard, man. I appreciate you like understanding the decision that I made. He told me last night, yeah, that was the best decision you can make. Doing it for yourself, and now look at it.
Shout out to Harv, baby. Shout out to Harv, baby.
Full circle, man.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, I picked up a lot of stuff when I spent a lot of time in ATL with you guys. And I think my favorite thing I picked up was "You dig."
Yeah, you dig.
You did.
Wait, how do I need to say it perfectly?
You dig.
You dig.
You did.
You dig.
Hey, well, you can't take that from us. You did.
You did.
You can have.
I have to like refrain from saying it all the time. Actually,
Well, you got to say it though, cause that's some old pimp 70s type stuff.
Yeah,
The
it's
Mac.
old school.
is it? I was gonna say, where's it
Mayfield.
from?
You dig what I'm saying?
You dig what I'm saying?
You
You
dig.
dig.
Your jive turkey.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? That's old 70s
I
lingo.
can dig it.
I
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
I know, can you dig it? But just the ATL, you
You
dig.
dig.
You got shout out Bankroll Fresh and my boy Tracy T for all that. You did. I got it from Tracy T. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Tracy T was running with that back in 2010. Shout out to Tracy, my girl Cash dog. You did. I heard Tracy say that. I said, that boy a little baby pimp, ain't he? Got it from the 70s. He born in the 80s though. So when you go to that lingo, that's some deep Atlanta lingo. Like Atlanta got their own culture. That's how trap. Somebody said this, one of y'all. You could try to, you just said it, you could try to duplicate it, but you ain't gonna never play it the way we doing.
Right.
That's the same thing with the lingo.
Yo, yeah.
You ain't gonna never be able to do it the way we speak it. You can say you did, it ain't gonna sound like ow. And it's like they all said too. As soon as he get on the mic, Devin laughs like, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got to put that in a track for sure.
You already
Yeah.
know.
Thank you, man. I'm gonna do that.
Definitely.
I'll make sure you get your right to share.
There we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. See, that's how you get me involved. You know, just
Yes, there we go.
cuts,
There we go. There we
little
go.
cuts.
Well, damn, you want to? hey, while we talking, you want to executive produce the whole album?
Oh, okay. See, that's more tempting. I like that more.
Okay.
I'm
all
not-
right. What you doing?
I'm not tempting
Yeah,
you.
baby steps.
I speak.
You know?
I
Don't
speak.
say nothing else about baby.
Yeah, no
nothing.
more baby.
Cause you gonna be
I'ma
on
put your ass on
child
child
support
support.
if you don't fuck with
See,
that.
I told you.
Put your ass on
Avoid
child
that.
support.
If
now.
you don't fuck with trap jazz after this, I'm putting your ass on
Somehow the three of them became my children, and I'm being held responsible.
500, that $1,500 money.
we didn't become your children. Trap jazz is your baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
you helped birth it, Doc. You
Yeah.
helped brought it to life.
Somehow, trap jazz. I have a womb, and trap jazz was in it somehow, or birthed it.
You birthed it.
He said,
Yiddy.
he said I got a somehow I got a womb.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I'm on.
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
yeah,
Yeah,
pause.
big pause.
Homo.
All right.
Big pause.
There you go.
So there's a lot of you guys got to see the film. Look, I'm sure. First of all, I was really happy to hear that so far everyone from Atlanta it's been a great response in Atlanta.
Yeah.
ATL loved it at the premiere.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
And your families all liked
Oh,
it.
they all loved it.
It was like church in there.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's so great. Do you think, like, Chris, with your dad is such a big part of the film, have you talked to him about it yet? More of his thoughts on it?
Yeah, but I know like he needs some time. You know?
Yeah,
I can tell
for sure.
And he's just. I feel like he's being as positive as he is allowing himself to be right now.
Yeah.
Not that he wants to be negative,
Right.
but I was telling my mother this too. It's like I'm not the only one that had vulnerable spots in there.
Right.
Like he probably had more.
Yeah.
But when we do have the conversation, my first thing to him is that anybody who's been to prison for that long is definitely going to come out knowing that their life is going to be a testimony or an example. Like
Yeah.
it's clear to you that if this is what happened in your life, then you have no other choice but to use this as an example.
Yeah.
Anything else would be like not worth it anymore. Like how else could you view your life after that? But I have to be an example to people who, have been through this or that they don't go through this.
Yeah.
So I haven't spoken to him in depth about it.
Yeah.
But he's definitely been supportive, extremely supportive over the last like 3 weeks. Even when I tell him like I don't want to be famous I don't want that. He's like, well, it's not fame. It's just what people do with the word and what they do with their fame.
Yeah.
And just know that you're responsible for that, and nobody else is. So carry yourself accordingly. He's very, very supportive. But I'm not gonna ask him about it until he's ready to like really talk.
Yeah.
Not gonna speak to him about it like in short words.
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like
In
that.
passing,
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do
via
that.
text.
We're gonna attack it and talk about it like for an hour at least.
Nice.
So I'm waiting for him to do that. If he hears it before, then he'll do it.
Great, man.
He'll call me and be like, "Oh, you want to talk?" But I know not to like poke at that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
Feel me? Like when he's ready, he's gonna talk about it,
Man.
and I'm just getting my thoughts together. Like,
I mean, he's also really highly regarded in the
Right.
film. Like
Right.
everyone wants to be Stefan Moten and play
Right.
like him and sound like him, and his talent.
One thing I knew to do, I knew there was gonna be, the world was gonna see it. I had to bring some light to Stefan Moten.
Yeah.
I didn't want them to just take, he was incarcerated for so many years, 2 decades.
Right.
I wanted them to let them know everybody wanted to be Stefan Moten.
Yeah.
Robert Graves, rest in peace. When I seen Stefan with them glasses on, bald head with the suit, Robert Graves imitated Stefan Moten.
Even the picture in the film.
Yes, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Little boys. Yeah.
Little boy.
Big old
With the
glasses.
big old glasses. Come on, man. Derek Cooper, Justin Gilbert, all your favorite musicians from the South, all the way to Detroit. Twinkie Clark, that was her friend. Twinkie Clark is Stefan's friend.
Yep, best friend. Like
Like,
friend.
these people wanted to be this guy. The Clark sisters, the Pace sisters. This man he played a big role. So that's why I said everybody wanted to be Stefan Moten. I didn't want them to just take that negativity that they thought they know.
Right.
Exactly. We don't know what happened. So
Right.
you can't judge him. That could have been a lie. We don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So let's jump off that. Hey man, this man is well known in our gospel. He played in our gospel
celebrity
culture.
organ.
He played a big role, and we gonna keep the light on the positive.
Yes,
that's right.
That man was a big star, man.
Yeah.
Still is.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna say this. I don't want to talk too much, but Chris time. I don't want no musician to think. It's 2 things I want to say. Don't ever get caught up to where if somebody do something you want to judge them. Don't judge them. Pray for them.
Yeah.
Like Stefan gonna have a hard time when they come out. Like people gonna judge and criticize. Hell, he was gone for 20 years. So we gotta see the positivity in it.
That's right.
Like he already did. He did what he's supposed to do with his time.
He did, yeah.
Mm.
So all right, that's gone. Now let's praise him. That man played a big culture in our life. He played a big purpose. He played a big role in our life.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that people see that.
Yeah,
You know, it's our job to like make sure that they see the positivity. But I also understand that this movie, more importantly, is kind of shedding light on the pain and then to the struggle. So it's not that we're trying to be negative.
It's showing love to the pain, the struggle. Then it's showing love to the light too.
The light.
We all came
came out of something.
That man came out of prison for 20 years.
Yeah.
On the TV.
On top. And
on
that's
TV,
what
I'm
telling you, all
right
in
now.
New York.
Come on.
We talking about Hulu.
He on Hulu.
Exactly,
We talking about Walt
man.
Disney.
Come on. God's still looking out for you. You
Come
feel me?
on, man. So
Definitely.
It's love, man. It's love.
And his story is going to have to be told that way. You know, everybody that comes to me and saying something, they're like, I just love y'all dynamic. Like, people go through things like that and don't ever come out of it.
Man.
So they see the positive. They're not looking, as far as I can see from what they're saying to me.
No, you're right.
Most of them is like, man, it's crazy how y'all just like went through all of that and y'all still like, y'all still cool. And it's the music. Like, to be honest, you know, the music is probably what, you know, kept me involved in our relationship.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you know, especially after him being incarcerated. So that's the power of music too. Because if I was just like not in music, I probably would have been like, well, write him off. Like, F him, man. Like, I don't even want to mess with him. If he decide to do something, be gone for 20 years, then that's his choice.
Yeah.
I can go do my thing by myself.
Right.
But the music was already there. It was predetermined, predestined.
Yeah.
That was going to be the thing that caused us to come together and stick together. And then this happens. You know?
Yeah.
So why
pain and struggle and success is all of the above.
And look how talented you are.
Crazy.
But Chris,
you know, as a result from his genetics.
And then him too.
Yeah, I
Walking
know.
up and saying, your dad is Stefan Moten?
Yeah.
I'm like, who's this guy? Nah, your last name Moten. Your dad Stefan Moten?
Yeah.
You put Oregon? Like, yeah, that's my pop. Like, oh yeah, I'm never leaving your side. Just like how he did with said about that. I want to be your best friend.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm never gonna leave your side. He literally walked with me all day. So that all of that connecting and webbing together is crazy.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like that. You see how I came to you, Elmo? Like, bro, I ain't leaving your side. Once you touch me and you play a big role in my life, I understand the importance. And that's my job to bless you. Because you just blessed me. One thing I was talking to one of my friends last night, and I said, man, you gonna look out for such and such. He said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. He said, Cash, that's your job. You do that. I the one not giving me no praise because it's God, but when you think about a couple of guys we named earlier, and a couple of rappers we named, and you look at us, he my partner. I ain't leaving my boy behind. I pushed him off so I could go get where I was going. But when I got it, I came back and grabbed him. I'm talking about everybody we don't name. I had to help him. And one of my partners remind me of that. So then when I see Chris going back to grab, one thing I respect about Stixx, our bass player, Shout out to Shotty Body.
Stixx
would not let Shotty Body miss nothing.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Hey, Shot, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Shot. I respect that. That means I played a big role in Stixx. Like he understand. You gotta go back and grab your people.
Yes.
Pull them in.
Pull them in,
Keep
man.
'em around.
Hey,
I love that.
and I respect when Chris pushed everybody off this go around. I respect it because I did it too. Push them on, bro. Go where you going in life. Nah, for real, the truth. Don't. He had to do it. But now, the one that stuck it out, gotta keep him with us.
Yes.
Y'all gotta keep going with
Shout
us.
out to the ones that started with me too.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that, no matter who it is and
Yeah.
what they may think. We don't talk or whatever. You can always come talk to me. Everybody know I'm like that. I just like want to chop it up like man to man. I'm just not gonna talk about it in a petty way. Let's talk about it. But shout out to everybody who started with me because it wouldn't have happened without them being in place at the right time as well.
Oh, yeah.
The things we did in Atlanta, Savoy, every Sunday.
You did.
And
That was our practice grounds.
and I wasn't there.
And all the musicians that was there,
I went
shout
there
out
practice.
to them. I love y'all.
I went there still.
Oh, yeah, come.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't think he
play.
came to
No,
one
no,
of
not
them.
again. Not again.
Nah, he waited for the big show.
I didn't even play at the bit show. I just came to show my
Yeah,
support.
he
I
came to
put-
Apache.
Yeah.
I put people around and I said, Chris, do this. I wanted Chris
came
to
to
do this.
Apache
for himself.
with the squad.
I ain't want it to even be about Devon. I was like, Devon, chill for a second. But the Joker just so powerful.
Yeah.
Y'all kings and alphas, man.
Oh, yeah.
Devon made his own platform without either one of us. Chris made his platform without, and then I put my platform together. And then we come together. Man, we a brick squad.
Yeah.
We the Beatles.
Come on now.
And we Rolling Stone. What can stop us? With Elmo, what can stop us? Nothing. There you go. So it's like, this is special, man. To get back to where we started,
Yeah.
I always want to shine a light on our fathers, our mothers. If it weren't for Stephon, it wouldn't be no Chris. If it weren't for Pastor Taylor, it wouldn't be no Stixx. If it weren't for Jeff Cross, it wouldn't be no Josh Cross. It wouldn't be no Cash. Our fathers, and that's what we showed in that movie. Our fathers was preachers.
Yeah.
That was
Our
dope,
fathers
too.
it was everything our fathers came from was ministry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Each one of us.
Yep.
So somebody say, what bring you three guys together? It's God.
Yeah.
It's the Christianity. It's the believing in the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We built the platform where you can't talk to us about, we don't want y'all to talk about this guy, Jesus. Oh, now you can't
no,
stop
sir.
us because then we built our own platform. I can talk about Jesus if I want to.
Right.
I can say God if I want to. You can't stop me now.
Mm.
That's why I said they should have never gave me a platform. Now I can say what I want.
All right.
That's
And I'm
it.
letting the whole
Solid.
world, we did a great job letting the whole world know if it weren't for
A
God.
lot of people
Exactly.
say that to me.
Thank
They're
you.
like, man, y'all all really did grow up in church? Like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Really did.
Really did.
Came from that.
You just said
Every
it.
Sunday.
Yeah.
You just said at the very beginning of this interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my friend said, thanks to guys for taking us back to church.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, if we ain't getting it to God, we ain't nobody else we get to. We could praise all these names we said. Pee-wee, Zayto, and all that. Man, that don't mean that if it went from God.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And we got to keep the light on that.
Yeah.
And I'm done. Oh, yeah. I get to preach.
And I'm done, man.
Yeah, what an organ at.
Nah.
Yeah, that- I'll give you guys this podcast and you can score it.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise I will.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's my next
Hard.
clip.
That's hard.
For the promo clips, just
Yeah.
all the Oregon.
Yeah.
Man, so what is next?
Oh.
We got a big album coming out.
Mhm.
You did.
Album and tour.
I'm
We working on the album while we on the podcast.
Yeah,
did.
okay, so
Album and tour.
a couple of people that got to be on it. We got to get Omari on it,
Let's
Right.
go.
right?
Let's
Got to
go.
get Chrisette Michelle on it.
Let's go.
That's the queen of trap jazz.
You did.
She said it. She said it herself.
Wow, I love that.
She said it behind.
That could be
stage.
the name of the track.
There you go.
Queen of Church. Yeah.
This
Oh
is
man,
trap
the
jazz.
Chrisette Michelle performance with these guys
It was crazy.
at the premiere
That's
was
my. That's my.
Shout out to
Crazy.
Chrisette Michelle. Shout out to my
Crazy.
sister, my
That's my
homegirl.
little sister.
man.
Murdered.
Man,
Oh my
she
gosh.
killed it.
She killed it.
Ate it.
She gave
She
me.
killed
All
it.
the way
Something
to
like, went crazy.
When I tell you she went so hard, I got chills, bro. I had to turn around and walk. I come so hard.
Oh yeah.
I can't show nobody my vulnerability. Man, she gave me the chills, bro. She brought
In
the gangsta down.
rehearsal. In
Yeah.
rehearsal, he turned around and looked at me. He was sitting on the drum rise. He looked at me and said,
Mm.
boy,
For real.
it's
Shout
going down. He
Shout
said,
out.
I believe you now. He said, I believe you now.
Shout out to you.
I mean, talk about the voice being an instrument.
Man,
Right.
Her control
what?
Yes.
and her ideas.
Her
Yes.
ideas is what I'm on.
The
Yeah,
Like,
ideas
what?
is just
Crazy.
like what?
Like, I didn't know that you could do that with your vocals.
So she
Yeah.
made me
Yeah,
start
yeah,
thinking about
exactly.
different chords, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she's crazy.
She was killing it.
And she held back a little bit.
Hey.
And sound checks came out.
Gotta
The
get
show and went
gotta
crazy.
get Joe Lovano on the album.
Oh, yeah,
Joe.
for sure.
Y'all,
Gotta get
Terrace.
Terrace Martin.
He's
Kristen
executive
Scott,
producer. Listen to it. Look at
Chief
that.
Adjua. Chief Adjua.
Go ahead, producer. Give me this lane when you get
We got to get Stefan Moten on the album.
Yes.
He said he wanted a what? A phantom. And watch it come to life.
Yep.
Him,
Give him that
him,
fan.
Come on, man.
him and Josh could do something. Him and Cassius could do something together.
on the organ. Man,
yeah.
I'd cry.
Man, that would be
Put
amazing.
me and my goddad on there.
Dual
together.
organs.
Hey, gotta have a Zaytoven track too.
Dual B3.
Come on, Elmo.
Absolutely.
I
Come on.
ain't saying that. 'cause
Elmo
you
putting it
producing.
together
Yeah,
right
that's-
now.
I'm executive
That's
producing.
executive. Like,
All right, come
Let's
on.
go.
Let's go.
y'all
Let's
heard it.
go.
Y'all heard it.
He's
Don't
a-
try to edit that out either.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't try to edit that out. Leave
Hold
it
on,
right there.
Elmo. Let me just tell you what I just did. I took your ass to orbit. In Decatur, we call the word called finesse. I took you all the way to orbit with me and left your ass up there. And I done came back down. I done gave him. I said, you going to executive produce. Get what he did. Executive produce.
Oh, man.
Let go, Elmo.
Now I'm on the freaking International Trap Jazz Space Station just
Yeah.
floating alone
Yeah.
with
Alone
ideas.
With ideas, basically.
Come on,
He done hit
bro.
that eject seat and he done left it. That emergency seat.
Hey. So who else we got to get?
Okay, well, we already got like 8 tracks done right there.
There you go.
Okay, the Soul Rebels, 8-piece brass ensemble from New Orleans would be killing on it.
Yeah.
That would be so. Imagine you guys doing an Outkast style trap jazz Outkast horn melody, like right, but to do your own. Not a remake of that, but an influence of that, right? With an 8-piece brass ensemble.
Oh yeah.
New Orleans. So it's like New Orleans, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The
South.
sound would be crazy.
It was still the
Yeah.
South. It's all the South.
South,
Yeah,
baby.
exactly.
Ooh.
But that would be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Too good.
With this Joker ideas, with Chris
Oh,
ideas.
I'm thinking about it right now.
Man.
Like, wow. That
Come
would
on,
be
come on.
amazing.
We at 8, so we got 9. Then we need.
I want to do
3
something
more.
with
Okay.
Toby.
Oh yeah, Toby would be dope.
I think he'll like
I don't know Toby
crazy
personally.
on something that we.
Yeah.
That's 10. We need 2 more. Let go.
Okay.
Come on, executive.
Okay, I'm thinking. I'm
And
trying.
then
I'm trying
next to it
Put
just
some
be
of
We
your
ain't got-
Nah,
people.
the next
Hold on.
to
What
it
rapper
just
we
be us.
said?
Hold on. I got that. I ain't
Okay.
gonna put that out. I need
I bet.
executive. Cause get what I need. I need, excuse my language. I need some of the white folk too. So name them.
Well, I got Joe Lovano. There we
Okay.
go. Okay, yo, my boy Harry Mack is like the craziest rapper ever, craziest freestyler ever. Check, he's got like 1 million followers now on Instagram from his freestyles. He's on a whole other level, white guy.
Yeah, can
And
we get
he's
it?
amazing. He even just did a whole freestyle to Ice Cube in front of Ice Cube and got Ice Cube's respect.
Oh,
I
crazy.
like that.
Yeah.
Though. I like saying
Yeah.
the trap. That's why I said excuse my language.
Yeah.
I like saying white folk in the trap. Why? Get good with white people do it. It'd be so special when they come down an hour lane and do it like murder beats,
Oh yeah.
like Post Malone,
Jack Harlow.
Jack Holloway. They come in
Yeah.
our world and do it. It'd
Yeah.
be special.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, give me somebody up there. Don't
Okay.
think about our color. Come on, ain't gonna be special. They're gonna be so special.
Ty.
Yeah, Ty Dolla.
That's my partner.
Ty would be a great
Definitely.
one.
Yeah, it would be.
Definitely.
Corday would be dope.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the homies right now. There's a bunch. We'll keep thinking.
Tyler Yahweh.
Hey.
Tyler Yahweh. That's
Hold
my
on.
dog.
Oh, what about Talib?
Or hold on, MGK
Yeah.
will go crazy. Machine Gun Kelly will go crazy.
Richard.
That's your plug.
We
That's
got
your plug.
We
It would go
finally
crazy.
found
That
the
would be
lane for
that would be a
That would
crazy
actually be
collab.
crazy.
He's
Yeah.
executive producing the album. Thank you, Elmo. Thank you, Elmo.
Put
We
him
just
on.
announced it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We found it. We found it. We spoke it into existence. We found it.
Cheers,
found-
Elmo.
You did.
Found
We
it. You
Now they
did.
ain't gonna put you on child support.
Yeah, we found the wave, bro. I respect you, Elmo. The
Yeah, I
album
love you
done.
guys.
The album done now. I respect you, bro. I just want to give you praise.
All right,
Thank you for having us on this platform.
Oh man, my pleasure.
Thank you, bro.
Thank
Of course,
you, bro.
it's a team effort. It's
Serve.
all. It doesn't ever happen with any of us. It is all of us.
One
Right,
band,
like-
one sound.
Yes.
I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Well, you guys, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. This is amazing. I can't wait to see what happens in the next 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see what happens when you guys fly back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, shit, I ain't going on my grandma's house no time soon. Everybody know where she staying now.
from the outside shot
From
of the house.
outside, I got Maserati. I said, I gotta get rid of all them cars.
Yeah, park those in the back. Yeah.
I don't live there. I stay
Cover those up.
I don't live there. I stay at Buckhead.
Yeah.
You ain't even come find me over there, but I appreciate it though. It was love, man. The barbecue scene with my brother with his shirt off and shit.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
Man, that real. Y'all bang on this shit. Y'all did good, bro. Thank you, Anscape. Shout out to Anscape.
Anscape,
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you so
Anscape.
much.
You put my dad on the big screen, Anscape, so I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
That was my daddy's dream.
Absolutely.
He gonna rest in peace, Jeff Cross. He in heaven, but this his dream.
Yeah.
An hour before he died, he told my mama, "Josh gonna make it." So it mean the world.
Hey, you know how you said in the movie that whenever you have a hit song on the radio,
I go play it.
you go play it for him at
Yeah,
his
so
grave?
now I gotta go play the movie for him.
I was just going to say that.
Right. I was gonna do it anyway.
That'll be a special moment, man.
I might, man. Listen, man. For me, it means the world to me. I don't say it no more because I had to play the big brother role.
Yeah.
But just a soft moment, man. It means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Like my dad, my mom, my kids on TV.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We don't get that in the hood.
Yeah.
Man, we just here shooting, gang banging, prostitution, robbing, killing. We don't get this. Now we brought a positive light to Atlanta.
Yes.
So we had to run with it. I told my boys, I said, when we all get in New York, that's the last one. I said, we gotta be a positive road. Now we gotta change all that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And that's what they used to.
Yeah.
We can't keep doing that. Now we don't express ourselves. Devin don't want to be the little brother no more.
I ain't no little bro no more.
I ain't no little bro no more, big home. All right. I respect it.
He used to be Devin Taylor. Now he sticks worldwide.
And he showed that ad too, bro. Hey, Elmo, the little nigga pushed me. I got in my feelings. Damn it, that bitch hit me. But hey, I love it, man. I respect it, man. Call him the big bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm the big bro, but I'm just glad we could be a positive role model like to these brothers out there.
That's right.
To the world, the culture.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
now, we been positive. I don't have no stories. These people ain't gang bang.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. We ain't robbed nobody. We ain't finna get locked up. How you see them rappers start getting they shine and they get locked up 3 months. We not. Cause we ain't did none of that.
Yeah. No.
We was around it. God brought us out of it. And now we here.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you.
And now you can set the example.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yes,
As
sir.
you're setting examples, I mean, as you guys as role models, right?
Right.
And prove every day. You've already proved so much of what you can do. We were talking about that, and you're going to continue to do that.
Yeah,
and be able to prove to people
Definitely.
what's possible.
Yeah.
Just thought of one more name for the EP or for the full.
Oh,
length.
let me hear it.
Amir would be dope. What?
I
Quest?
said, let me hear it.
Oh, let me hear it. I was like, Questlove? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
always. Oh yeah, Quest would be crazy though.
Quest would be
Sure.
crazy.
Yeah. Let me hear the name.
Tank and the Bangas
Oh, I love her.
would be crazy.
Tank's-
I
on
love
Trap
her.
He
Jazz.
loves her. He been talking
Oh
about
my
her.
Tank's
God,
the
I've been
homie.
trying
Tank's
to
my homie.
manifest that, bro.
He's been talking about
Swear
her.
I love
Yo,
Tank.
He loves
we
her.
did the Jam with Tank and the Bangas a few months ago,
Wow.
and it was amazing. And Tank is a sweetheart, and
Yeah.
she's incredible.
Oh,
like
I can't wait to meet her, man.
that
we
would
gotta
be
do it.
because
Hey,
I only
man.
want to work
We
with.
gotta
I
do
like
it.
working
We
with
so
nice people.
hard.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
do it, bro.
I
That would
love
be
Tank.
crazy.
She's amazing.
Tank,
man.
Yeah.
can you do a song with us, please?
Please.
Open invitation. Look at the
Please.
camera and ask
Let's
Tank
go.
to do
Tank,
Trap
Tank,
I
Jazz.
you
would
do a song
love
with us,
to work
please?
with you ASAP,
Please, will
please.
you
I'm
do
in
it?
love with your
Will you please
music.
do a trap
Please,
with
please,
Mr.
please.
Trap Jazz?
Please.
Because I need
love
Chris
your
to
mind.
make $1 million, please, so I can get my 20% back. I need it.
Help me out, Tank, please.
Please help this
Please,
guy right
Tank.
here.
Let's go.
I need it, man. Hey, Elmo, I'm sending all the invoices. Now you a part.
Let's go. Yo, another thing we
He
got.
said, let go.
Let's get it. Another thing we got. We're man.
Just say you did.
You dig.
There you go. Ooh, that sounds good. You
Get out of
did. Are you gonna give us a trap jazz tag? So we need a trap jazz tag.
You come up with something.
I gotta
We'll
make
put
it.
on there.
I
Yeah.
think it should be. I think you dig should be the tag probably. No.
They gotta say trap jazz.
Oh yeah,
gotta
it's
have
got to
some.
say it. Okay.
Like you know how Rick Ross got Maybach.
Yeah.
Need one
Okay,
of
we
them
need that.
So
trap
one
jazz.
of your island homies or
Yeah.
girls or something, get them to do something.
Okay, we can do a little something.
That'd be special.
We're also going to. I talked to my boy Alex from Blue Note. We're gonna do Trap Jazz at Blue Note.
Let's do it in New York.
Whoa.
New York.
Bro, hold on, bro. What did I say? When
I
we
know.
was out there in New York.
Let go.
I said we gotta do it, bro.
We're announcing.
Did I
We're
not
talking.
say
We're
that?
talking
I said
date.
We have to be.
We're
here.
talking
Say
dates
that.
now.
Yeah.
I told you we
Have to be.
manifest.
Did I
We
not
talk.
say that, bro?
Talk
Yeah.
unannounced shit on the pod.
Manifest.
Did I not
Y'all
say
see
that?
it
I said we need
happening.
3 nights.
Yeah.
Trap Jazz, 3 nights.
3 nights.
So
Yeah.
did say that.
Yeah.
When we went to see Mike Mitchell, we went to see my boy. Shout out to Mike Mitchell. He was going crazy too that night.
Oh yeah.
My boy. But
And I told Chris I could see you on stage playing, bro. Remember I said it brought me to tears to watch how much he enjoyed that.
Yeah.
He was sitting there like a baby and
I'm
his
saying,
heart's
You
all
know, we'll be
rust,
tight
man.
for
they
trap.
were killing.
Yo, for trap jazz.
Mm-hmm.
For trap jazz at the Blue Note for a 3-night residency, what would be a dope kind of concept for it would be you guys being ATL, which is trap, and then New York representing jazz.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it's you guys and New York jazz
Right.
guest musicians,
Yes, that would be dope. Of course.
and have that be the hybrid performance,
we gotta-
ATL, New York
It's
trap
over with,
jazz
yeah.
at the Blue Note would be fucking sick.
Yes.
Man, Elmo, that's why I told you stop playing with me, man. You a part of this. What's wrong with you, bro? I was gonna get in my feelings if you weren't gonna be a part of it. I was gonna start crying. You see how I did hard? I told her I'm in my feelings because you won't talk to me. I be in my feelings when people don't treat me right. Treat
Look.
my people, man, I love you, bro.
Hey,
That's big.
one favor, guys.
Yes, sir.
I don't have another drink, so Chris, give me.
Okay. All right, here we go. Nice pour. Careful, carpets new. Everything's new. Okay, so show up. Don't make me chase you. We got to be on time, and we got to make our commitments. Okay.
We got to.
All right, you guys do that.
I won't
We can
post.
help.
I promise
Management?
I won't
Okay.
post that. I won't post that.
Management.
We got you.
I'll be there.
We got you. We'll be
There
there.
we go.
I always be
official.
there.
Let's see if that happens. All right, let's see.
For those two guys.
I hit the table 50 times.
Shit. You gonna be there.
Got
As
you.
long as I got
Yo,
y'all.
when I got the text from you today on the group text, Cash just being, I'm in the lobby. I was like, damn, 10 minutes early on Cassius.
Wow. See,
But then
Hey,
Devin's asleep.
I was knocked out. I ain't gonna lie. They came banging on my door like the police. I said, man, who the fuck is that? I woke up, my drawers on, slobbing, crust in my eye. Okay, look, Chris
then you
said,
open the door slow like you didn't know who it was. you know
Chris like, hey,
exactly who
man,
it is.
we
is
gotta
this?
go, man. We gotta catch up. You need 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. We gotta go,
I
man.
said you need some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need some coffee.
Yes, espresso, double shot.
Devon Stixx Taylor, Chris Moten, Mr. Trap Jazz,
Yes, sir.
Cassius Jay.
Go, baby.
Trap jazz.
Trap Queen. Cassette Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's out.
Yeah.
It's out on Hulu.
Right now, go
Yeah.
watch it.
Go get it.
Watch
You
now.
did.
If you got
Watch
a
now.
password, go find someone else's password. Make a free account. Do whatever you
Do what you
can.
gotta
Watch
do.
it. Support these guys.
Let's go.
I think you're going to love it. And tell us what you think. Hit us in the comments what you think about the
Please.
film. Let's get some conversations going. But yeah, so far so good on the response. I can't believe the response,
go.
honestly. I can't believe it.
People need it, man.
Yo, and you open up Hulu, it's right there on the front.
It's on
You
the
need-
front page.
You don't even have to Google. You don't have to type in the search.
At all.
Just hit the Hulu button. Boom, Trap Jazz.
You did.
That's big.
Thank
Go
you,
watch
God.
that.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Thank
Jesus.
you, God. Blood of Jesus.
The blood of Jesus.
Come on now.
All right, final words from each one of you guys.
All right,
Final
hey,
message.
you can follow Mr. Trap Cassius because he the Trap Jazz. I'm Mr. Trap God. You can follow me on Instagram at Cassius J07 on Twitter, everything. And the final words is I just really appreciate Skate, Jammcard, Christopher Moten, Trap Jazz, Devon Stixx Taylor, Sade. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Our pleasure, bro.
Cool.
Final word, Moten.
Follow me at Mr. Trap Jazz, MRTRAPJAZZ. Follow our band page, which is Official Trap Jazz.
You did.
Watch that movie. Like you said, thanks to everybody for everything. I just want everybody to take this journey with us. We're not doing it alone. This is for all of us. I don't ever want to be treated like that. Like, never. This is all of our thing. Musicians, singers, regular folks, everybody. This is for all of us. So I want y'all to take this journey with us and be with us every step of the way. We're gonna have a good time through this. Check out everything we got coming up. We love you. We'll see y'all soon.
Beautiful.
You did.
Stixx.
Follow me at Stixx Taylor on Instagram. STIXXTAYLOR. You dig? And thank you guys so much. We love y'all. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep being a positive light for the younger generation, for our generation, for the older generation, just for everybody around the world. This shit is worldwide. You did? Worldwide. Worldwide.
Shit
Worldwide.
global.
Let's go.
Prestige worldwide.
Thank you guys so much. We love you. Appreciate y'all. You did.
We out.
We out. Love you.
Go.
Let's go.